So now I have a gem from the past.
All right,
This is what started my gaming career or my gaming.
you brought the PS1?
I brought an Atari.
Oh shit.
My dad's Atari. So my dad bought an Atari before he got married. So this thing's older than me. There's only one game in it. I don't know where the other game went, but I really loved the other game.
May God bless
The Unqualified Gurus podcast. I am Oscar and this is Danny.
Astrology does not let me wrong. Like I don't miss.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Unqualified Gurus podcast. I am Oscar.
This is Danny.
Damn, you're in a really good mood.
No, I just had a nap.
That's probably why you're freaking energized.
I had a good mood. I had a good mood. I had a good nap.
Yeah.
And then I came here, and then you welcomed me with a Michelob.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This is the first time I drink a Michelob in forever. So shout out to Ricky because he bought a pack, and then we got drunk on some drink that Esteban made us.
Yeah, those teas.
Yeah, so I have a brand new case of Michelobs in my fridge because of him. Shout out to you.
This episode is sponsored by Dr. Guru Rick. Construction Dr. Guru Rick.
Yeah. But anywho, hey, hi.
Hi.
Howdy. How's it going?
Nice to meet you. Welcome.
Yeah.
How's your week?
Yeah.
I saw you post stuff online.
Yeah.
I mean, you always post stuff online, but
it was a pretty fun weekend. I did a fair amount of stuff.
Fair amount.
Yeah, and I'm still getting used to my new office that I'm at.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been napping a lot too. I get home earlier than I usually do. I have like an extra hour to kill. No, afternoon naps have been freaking awesome. Yeah, and like this, I live here, so like the behind this wall is my room. But since I've been taking naps in my.
I heard someone scream.
Very funny.
You couldn't hear it because there's no mic on the wall, but.
I've been napping in my old bedroom.
Oh, right.
And that one has windows, so it's nice to fall asleep with like daylight outside. It feels nice, But other than that, so this weekend, bro, I put on a new photography video. Some of y'all may follow me, Oscar B Photography.
If you don't, you should follow him.
Yes, you definitely should. And I went to go take pictures of lowriders.
Lowriders.
It was this new car meet that we found. I was talking with Tony G. And I was all like, I want to go to like lowrider shows. I want to take pictures of different cars because I don't want everything to get boring. I want to meet new people. Right. So I went to, he found one and he sent it to me. It was called Cadillacs and Coffee, which is just like cars and coffee, but this is specifically Cadillacs.
Right. I like that plate. Front of the photos had the plate con todo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one's really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I went to their page and I started liking, following, and I liked their stuff. And they went back through my stuff, and then they ended up inviting me. So I was like, it's not much,
honorable
but
guest.
it was nice of them to reach out like that, and I had a great time.
What other kinds of cars would you like to some point check out, for photos? Miata Expo.
To Miatas.
They actually have the Miata.
I'm pretty sure
every time I see a Miata on the road, is the person driving is like. Yeah. Every single, I have not seen a single Miata where a person driving goes, oh, new Miatas, old Miatas.
That's good that they don't discriminate.
Yeah,
against
no, but it's cool. Like I saw one on my way here, and I was driving out, and I just see him pass by, and he just goes.
But the thing is, you have the new sporty one, and like all the old ones, the beater ones, like their eyes would just blink at you.
Yeah, they do that, but still, they don't discriminate with all the new ones.
Yeah, which I'm saying is really cool.
It's cool.
And I thought it was funny that on one of my car videos, you saw a random Miata turning in the background. What was that?
Yeah, what was that? That's what I'm here for.
I thought that was really cool, but I think next weekend I think it's the first is Japanese cars or JDM.
Yeah, there's a Japanese car.
Yeah, so we'll see. I'll probably try to take pictures of Miatas for you.
There's probably might be one. Gotta be at least one.
Well, I've seen two for sure.
Okay,
there's that vampire looking one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
what about monster trucks?
You just want to go to Monster Jam?
I went once to the monster truck show.
Oh, you did?
I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I was still.
I think it has a
teenager.
lot to do with the atmosphere. People love that stuff.
I didn't know it was that loud, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever the monster trucks came out and they just hit it loud, I even went like, oh, and I knew I was there for that. So,
yeah.
I was a teenager.
It's
though.
Ricardo's little brother-in-law. He
Yeah.
loves monster trucks.
Ah,
So he
yeah.
constantly comes up. He's like, "Which is your favorite?" And I'll be like, "The only one I know is Gravedigger."
Yeah, that's the only one I remember too. The green one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
So I was
cool.
like, Gravedigger is the best, of
Gravedigger.
course, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I also went to the studio with the guys from Outsiders Music. Shout out to them. I'm working on the song, so I'm trying to meet everybody I can, and it was really cool because when I was there, I was taking a picture of Tony for a shirt, and like these random people were just walking out, and normally. When you point a camera at someone, they like shy away. They're not like personalities.
Yeah.
But this guy, he was a rapper. He was walking out. He just starts posing, and like I actually caught a really really cool picture of them. And like I sent it to them, and turns out the guy in the back is the manager, which I'm pretty sure they're probably friends, and like they're and the front guy is a rapper,
Right.
So I sent him the pictures, and then today he reached out to me. He's like, "Yo, I want to set up a photo shoot."
It's a cool photo.
Yeah, no, it's great. Like it's candid. It's like
Is it
it's
me
super-
or it gives like an early 2000s vibe?
Oh, I do edit the image to have a lot of grain in it,
Okay.
so it's meant to look more vintage than
Okay.
anything. Yeah, there's a very popular photographer online who's giving the game away, teaching people how to do it, and I'm like, you need to knock it off.
He's
This is like
you
a
need
Fuji
to teach
thing.
me, and that's it.
Yeah.
Stop telling people.
Yeah, but I think it came out real good, and I was like, dude, I would do the photo shoot, but I don't have the equipment for it. I don't feel like I'm ready for that, But as long as
Eventually,
they keep me
at
in
some
mind,
point.
someday.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah.
If they want to sponsor.
But how about you, Danny? What's up?
Well, since we were talking about photography, I didn't do much this week. Trying to remember, but my parents did come back from Mexico, and last time they went to Mexico, my mom brought me some of my old toys.
Yeah.
They brought me another set of toys. Come here to share.
Are you asking for toys?
There was one thing specific that I asked her to bring me back, and she brought it back last time, which was the little mummies. Remember the? No, it was the UFOs. They weren't what I remember they were, but whatever.
Yeah.
And so this time she brought this one. I didn't ask her to bring this one. I didn't even remember I had this. It's a ViewMaster. I don't know if that's what they're called, but you put this little movie.
The little rolls.
Yeah, the little movie rolls, and I have a lot of them. This is like a Jurassic World one, and you just kind of put them in there, and it's like you're watching a movie. I'm about to break it here on camera, and that's it. You just kind of look at it.
Yeah, you
I don't know if you
change the
wanna look at
slides.
it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I had a realization as an adult while using that.
Let's see a T-Rex. What was your realization?
My realization was that when I was a
Hey,
kid,
this looks real good.
yeah, it's not bad.
Wow.
That's not bad, dude. That thing.
Yeah, they do really good with the depth of field.
Yeah.
Wow.
They look very. He just broke it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm honestly, since it's old, I didn't expect it to look this good.
I mean, neither.
But wow.
So for those who are listening, it's just like a little. It's ViewMaster. Type ViewMaster on Google, but it's basically you put this little film-looking thing, and then
I'm pretty sure
you just
whoever
go through.
watches this isn't really young. They probably know what it is.
I don't know. It's gonna be like those Gen Zs when they ask him, it's like, "What is this?" And they're like,
Yeah.
"I don't know what that is."
Yeah, that's a rotary phone.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But
this is awesome.
My realization was that
You're
when
old.
I put that's one thing. But when I put it on, my initial thing to do was close one eye.
That's what I was doing right now.
So I did this, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I noticed that, and I said, oh, what if I just look at from the other eye? And I was like, oh, it's like, what if I open both eyes? And I opened both eyes.
And you're like, whoa.
And it looked 3D, and I was like, bro, like 6-year-old me would have been like, this. I don't remember ever looking through this with both eyes when I was a kid. So I'm like, nobody ever told me that I could do that. I didn't find this amazing when I was a kid.
Two over
I
here.
know, but there's left dominant eye people, there's right dominant eye people. I'm like, I don't know. For as a kid, I remember every time when I went through this.
For those of you not being able to look through the viewfinder, if you close your eyes, it looks flat.
Right.
And when you have them both open, it creates a depth of field.
Yeah, so it makes it look 3D.
Yeah.
I don't remember ever seeing this in 3D when I was a kid. So
Yes, damn, so you must have had a blast doing that.
I would have if I knew back in the day.
No, I have a blast right now.
I did. When I saw that dinosaur too, I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
I gotta go through these. I don't remember what all the different ones they're at. And then the other thing, this was random, but if you remember, there's always like promotions in Mexico where you buy chips, bags of chips, and they will give you tazos. There was another one. I think you might enjoy this one.
You found tazos?
No, actually, I don't have tazos, bro. saved up because I sold them. I made money out of them.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, I was a kid, but I was a businessman.
Oh, dude, we used to love these.
Look at this little thing.
Yeah, I remember those
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could build like little Pokemons out of them.
Pokemon. Here's Gengar.
No.
That's not Gengar.
No,
That's the other guy.
Glido.
Ese. And then we have this guy,
What's his name?
Poly something.
Azumarill.
Oh, not even close.
Yeah.
And then we have the beetle.
Heracross.
Heracross, that's right. This is Digimon. There's some Digimons there.
Yeah, that's Gurumon.
Gurumon. Here's another one for you, Oscar.
Oh,
it's backwards. Sorry.
it's Devimon, something like
I
that.
just want to make sure they could see it.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember I used to have a ton of those.
Yeah. So my mom surprised me with
Which
these.
is that one?
This is Hop Peep.
Hopip,
Hop-Ish, something like that. I don't know what the fuck is this.
I remember freaking
Ooh.
Metal Garurumon
Oh,
like
yeah.
has wings and they will pop
Oh.
off so easily. But I have that one built on my desk.
On your desk. This is an
Yeah.
actual like figure.
Yeah.
There's I don't know. There was a random random
Jarrito?
Jarrito. Yeah.
Yeah,
I used to
nice.
drink.
Take
when I was a
shots
kid.
out of it.
Yeah, this little tiny shot.
Yeah,
There's a
we-
bunch of them here. I mean, I'm not gonna go through all
So
of
let
them.
me see.
Here, just take a look. And then while you take a look,
Yeah.
I have a gem from the past.
Yeah, Metal Angemon. I'm about to steal some of these. I'm gonna put them on.
Maybe I'll put it in
Yeah,
your
we need
birthday
a,
present.
We need a shelf and like hang them up somewhere.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Oh look, this one's also really really cool. I
Yeah.
like that you have a lot of Digimons.
Yeah, there's a lot. So
Look at Lugia, you
Lugia's
guys.
pretty dope. Yeah, I see that too. Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
We're all nerding out right here.
Yeah, for real.
So now I have a gem from the past.
All right, brother.
This is what started my gaming career or my gaming.
You brought the PS1?
I brought an Atari.
Oh shit.
My dad's Atari. So my dad bought an Atari before he got married. So this thing's older than me.
Whoa.
There's only one game in it. I don't know where the other game went, but I really loved the other game. But look at this ancient thing.
He used to have one of these too.
Look at this ancient thing. Let me
Wow.
take this out. We'll look at that in a minute. So this is kind of dirty. I tried to clean it a little bit, but
Yeah.
I was kind of in a rush. So
No, that's freaking dope. You have the control for it?
yeah, I have it. I'll take it out in a minute. Here, hold that. So sorry for the dead
It's freaking
silence,
insane.
people. Just
No,
trying to
no,
take out.
no.
Here's this. You thought the
Yeah.
PlayStation controller had a lot of buttons? Take a look at this.
It's freaking insane. Yeah.
Or you can hold it backwards
What
too.
is this? Is just a ping pong game or what's this?
It's called hide and seek. So-
Sneak and peek.
Well, right, yes, it's called sneak and peek, but it's a hide and seek game.
Okay.
You literally it's 2 players. The other player has to close your eyes. Then you hide in the house. Then you go, okay, your turn.
Is this split
And
screen?
no, it's not split screen. It's one screen. First, player 1 who's hiding has the screen. They move, they hide, and then you say, okay, I'm done hiding. And then you pass the remote to the other person, and then they start searching. But it becomes really stale very, very fast because there's only 5 spots to hide. So after 5 minutes, you already know where everybody goes.
Really bored.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but I remember there was another game. I hope that my mom has it somewhere. But it's like a cowboy game. You're just catching horses. It's just scrollers. You
Yeah.
get points. I was very nerd with that game.
Yeah.
Played a lot.
I remember. I think we had the freaking ping pong game on that one.
Oh, probably. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
have that one, but yeah. So just a
That was
gem from the past.
So freaking old.
Here it is. I want to plug it. I hope it still works. I'm gonna put this down here.
Yeah. Do you have the connection for the TV?
They came with some cables.
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't bring the cables with me.
Everything's probably been redone already, so you can probably buy those.
Yeah, I'm sure there's gotta be some adapter somewhere more modern. But I would like to just plug it, see if it works, and then find that cowboy game so I can relive my childhood.
And capture some horses.
And then she also brought me this shirt, which at the bottom says "Badass Made." So
Where?
bien chingón,
Oh,
hecho bien chingón. So
nice. Well,
so shout out to my parents.
yeah. Shout out to Danny's parents.
And then your dad's still over there, right? So
Yeah. My dad goes for a long time.
yeah, he goes to party. He don't
Yeah,
mess
because
around.
he's always all like, I'm gonna spend a shit ton of money on taxes. He's like, might as well work less.
Yeah.
And I'm all like, yo, you enjoy
Ah,
yourself, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. No, but that's great. Damn, they came back with gifts for you then.
Well, I mean, they're my stuff.
Yeah,
The
but
gift
still,
is
it
bringing
saves
them.
you
No,
a-
but my mom,
yeah.
my dad would have thrown them away a long time ago. My mom was like, I tell her, I'm like, hey, keep the Atari. And she's like, okay.
That's dope.
Finally get it back.
Yeah. Well, over our little break from podcasting, just a week.
Just a week.
What did you watch, Danny? Barbie or Oppenheimer?
Dude, I've been wanting to watch At least one, but
I know you
I
wanted
haven't
to
had
say
time.
Barbie. We got embarrassed.
Speaking
from the very beginning.
of, I have my when I was a kid Barbies. Start bringing those out too.
Yeah.
How funny would that be if I pull out like
Yeah,
Barbies?
Barbies,
Like, I had these
yeah.
Barbies when I was a kid.
And her novio G.I. Joe. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her novio
Yeah,
G.I.
because
Joe.
I remember like the other week we were talking about, because I hadn't watched the commercial. I didn't know what the movie was about.
Okay.
I
I saw the ad.
Yeah. Yeah, and I remember
Gave
you,
it a little bit, but
yeah, you were like, yo, the movie actually looks good.
looked interesting. Yeah.
So I watched the movie.
You watched it. Did you wear pink?
We have a picture.
Oh no,
Yeah.
he does wear pink. Barbie.
So okay, yeah. So I was gonna wear. The only thing that I have that is pink is literally just like a sweater. You know, like the crew necks or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. But my friend Dulce went all out. You know, so everybody was just like looking over her because everybody was in pink.
Oh, right, right.
But she went one step above and actually like wore a wig and everything,
wig.
and it was just like, you know, a little extra, but you know,
Right.
not bad at all. But and I was just in maroon. I was like, yeah, yeah, my
The male version.
Yeah, I was like, we're going to Oppenheimer after. You know,
yeah.
I didn't watch Oppenheimer.
You're like, y'all. I dressed up for the other one.
Yeah, yeah, but the movie was great.
It was great.
It's probably one of the best movies of the year.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because, and you know, like, I go to the movies a lot. So for me to enjoy it this much, it was really funny. And the thing was, like, obviously, Barbie's been around for forever. So it's literally catered to older people. So a lot of people don't understand that.
Okay.
But the movie is literally a comedy.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Mm,
And I thought it was funny because there was a lot of jokes that people didn't catch. And I'm just there laughing by myself. And I'm like, God damn, I hate when this happens.
What made it, if you can describe it, what made it just you be able to catch it?
A lot
what
of,
you think that is.
So without trying to like ruin any of the storyline, you know, Ken is a himbo. You know, like himbo basically just describes like guys who are inserted that are literally like big hunks, but they're dumb. So it's like
Okay.
like you know, whenever they call a ditzy girl like a bimbo, himbo is the guy equivalent. Okay. And Ken was only created for Barbie.
Right.
So Barbie has her like main objective. Like every Barbie's different. They're good at everything.
Okay.
Which the idea was so that girls can be inspired to do whatever they want.
That's why
But
they
don't-
had the different uniform.
Yeah.
And everything. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So that was the idea behind it. And Ken was just like, oh, you know, this is Barbie's boyfriend.
Okay.
You know, so Ken doesn't really have much going on in the universe. So in the movie, that's how he is. Like he's lost without her. And she's not really interested in him because the story, he's created for her. She's not created for him.
Right.
You know? So a bunch of people online are crying about it. They're all like, oh, it's destroying the family dynamics. And I'm like, it's literally a girl saying no to a guy who's obsessed with her. I was all like, that happens. That's normal. I was like, but they're trying to make it. Yeah. But the story was really good because you as you know in the commercials, I think like I finally watched afterwards.
Okay.
They did show that they go to the real world.
Right. Right.
And Ken sees that men rule the world.
Okay.
You know, like, you know, that's unfortunately for women, that's how it works. It's the patriarchy. So he goes back.
Hit that sub.
You know, so like it's him learning about the patriarchy and okay, so like that's the whole thing. Like not everybody is well versed in like everything having to do with the breakdown of the patriarchy and like women's suffrage and everything. So a lot of the jokes were it's because the way that they explain it is like they make a movie dumb enough for kids to enjoy, with like jokes that are less subtle for adults so that they can enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But this was freaking funny to me. I loved every moment of it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I thought it was really good.
This movie was rated G. PG-13?
Probably 13.
PG-13.
I think 13 because I think they talk because obviously they have to mention their genitals because they don't have any.
Oh.
So they go into the real world and she gets catcalled.
Okay.
And then she's all like that sounds dirty. She's all like, but I don't have genitals, and neither does he.
Yeah.
And she points at Ken, and Ken's like, I have genitals. It's all embarrassed and shit. but that was funny because the construction workers was like, that's okay.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah. So like I'm telling you, like there's a lot of really good to it. And I was surprised because like I'm telling you, I went in not knowing what to expect.
Right.
And it ended up being a really enjoyable movie.
Did you watch Oppenheimer after that?
No,
You didn't get the full experience.
I didn't do the
Barbenheimer.
Barbenheimer, yeah. But if you see my post, because I posted it on Instagram. No, it was right there. Go back.
Yeah.
It says Barbie was actually really, really enjoyable, fellas. So that was like, because I went on Thursday. So I was like, you guys don't complain about going to watch it with your girlfriends. It's not bad, you know? And it was great. But there was a really cool for reference for my weebs.
Okay.
My fellow anime nerds. Look at the homage that they paid to Naruto.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Look at that.
Yeah. Fuck Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
It was built on sacred land. Fucking assholes. But I thought that was really funny. I saw this meme online. Yeah, and obviously that's not what it's based off of, but it's still funny.
Is that actually on the anime?
The mountain.
top?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's all the Hokages.
Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I rather think of it rather than the Mount Rushmore, but yeah.
You have to go watch Oppenheimer, so then you can say which one was better. I think that's what people were doing. They were like reviewing one against just because they were on the same day and they were playing the same day.
Yeah,
So-
the marketing department for those two movies was on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did so well. It's literally, they said it's probably the most turnout since Endgame. Yeah, so that's how
For Oppenheimer, for Barbie, or for both?
for both. Like
For both.
they brought out like that many people, and the number of people who bought two tickets at a time was a lot of people. So a lot of people did the Barbenheimer thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of people aren't expecting is like Oppenheimer ends with a guy creating like the most deadliest weapon in the world has ever seen. It ends with the destruction of 2 entire cities. It's not a happy movie.
That's not.
You know, so thank God they
To me, what I'm curious about the movie is how they keep it that long. Because to me, it's like it seems when I heard it's like, oh, it's them explaining about the creation of the bomb. Part of me is like, that sounds kind of boring. But
yeah. Because
I don't know.
I think whenever they show the breakdown, it's so simple to make.
Yeah, but it's like, what's
Yeah.
I understand the plot. I mean, I
Yeah.
understand the history of it. But
Well,
just
that's what you gotta watch.
but- that's why.
Apparently,
That's why.
Oppenheimer is like fucking in the movie, so it's like people are like, "This nerd's getting some."
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's, you know. So like I'm telling you, so they expanded the story enough that
Yeah.
you won't be bored. Yeah.
It reminded me of that joke when you said that HBO was gonna make Harry Potter. It's
Oh,
like,
stop.
no, Oppenheimer is. Yeah, they'll find that episode.
They got to keep the story interesting, so you have
Yeah.
to throw in a love interest, you know.
Is Albert Einstein in it?
Yeah, he comes on there.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and I think you know, we don't really believe much on reviews and stuff, but IGN gave it a 10. Oppenheimer. Yeah, so
I saw some. I mean, you see articles everywhere. There's only been a few where they've said, "Oh, it sucked," but most of them have been like, "This is a great movie." What's the guy Nolan?
Yeah,
Whatever.
Christopher
He's
Nolan.
like, "That's his best movie ever," and so people are like, "No, it's not."
Really,
But-
I saw people ranking it, and I think it was like second or
Second,
third.
third.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw some that didn't agree with
Yeah.
that, but
Well, it's just because you have to put it up against like The Dark Knight, so it's just like
this is pretty dark. Hit it. Okay, so-
yeah. Well, hopefully you get to watch it
I
soon.
do. I still want to watch. I still want to go watch Fast X.
Oh, you haven't seen it. It's not in theaters anymore. You're probably have to watch it like on
Yeah,
HBO
yeah,
or something. Well, there's a lot of crazy stuff that's happened online, but the biggest one is like we're gonna stay on movies, but
Okay.
why does God keep giving me the toughest challenges? Okay,
You're
They-
his toughest warrior.
Disney is putting this battle against me where I have to defend Snow White being Hispanic. Her last name is White. Look, I'm all.
I thought her last name was Nieves.
Okay, all right, that's for our Hispanic crowd or Latino crowd. But look, my thing is, look, I don't care about changing the race of people because they're all fictional characters. And turns out, go woke, go broke isn't a real thing because we saw what happened with the Little Mermaid. Everybody cried and pissed themselves, and you know. And guess what? The movie was a complete success. People really liked it. So, the question that I have for you is like, do you think Disney's doing it on purpose to piss people off? Because you know, like rage baiting gets clicks, gets people talking about it, and they're like, we gotta go watch it to see it. We hate it, And then they walk on, they're like, wasn't that bad? So the thing is, I genuinely think that they're overcorrecting for like 100 years of racism and discrimination and stuff, because their early work was very, very, very bad when it comes to race relations, I guess you could say. Your thoughts?
I think neither.
Neither.
I don't think they're like, oh shit, dude, like we have to look back at what we've done wrong and we need to correct it. Like, I don't think there's like something like that going on either. Part of me, the reason why I say that is that when you look at Disney, yeah, like Disney is a US company. They're based on here, Disney World, everything. But the movies are loved like everywhere. Like growing up in Mexico, you know, Disney was like watching those cartoons. Everybody loved them. My parents loved them. So to me, I think when they look at this, they're not looking at it just US economy wise. I think they're part of it like, okay, we have to look at it the whole world. Everyone's watching. So maybe the US, there is rage going on about, oh, this one's now Hispanic. But maybe in Mexico or maybe in Europe or maybe somewhere else, they don't care. So part of me is like, they look at it from a global statistic, and then they probably look at it from a U.S. statistic, and they go, you know what? To me, it's all money. They're like, what makes me the money? If Little Mermaid work, then we just do it for another one. And what's gonna happen? Some people are gonna be mad. Some people are gonna be happy. It's an old movie. It's a movie that a lot of people like. Like even like the Lion King remake. It's a remake. But it doesn't. I don't know. I don't think it delivers.
The animated one.
They did a live action, but not with like actual lions.
That's why I say animated.
It's animated, but it tried to look real, kind of thing. It doesn't deliver the same thing as
it sucked.
The cartoonish,
it sucked because I remember because the lions couldn't show emotion
and stuff like that.
It
so
was bad.
Right. So it's part of me is like, you know, they're looking at what is bringing some money, and if the Little Mermaid work, then it's like, well, just do it no way, see what happens.
See, I if I was a normie who wasn't chronically online, I would agree with you. But you have in like super conservative countries that they cut out the kiss in Buzz Lightyear, the Lightyear movie. Right now in Taiwan, they're protesting it because the Barbie movie, because there was like basically in one of Barbie's maps, it just said the China Sea. So it basically that has been a big dispute between Taiwan and China for mainland China and stuff because they're trying to say that basically Layton's claim to the entire sea to them. So there's so much, and like in when we look at it with the outrage, you know, the UK isn't big enough to dictate what we do, but the lowest like showings for the Little Mermaid, because they're super racist over there, was from the UK and like in parts of Europe. All right, so we know for a fact that they are aware about it because in Disney Plus, in all the old school racist movies, they went and put in advisory saying like, hey, we used to be racist as fuck. They're like, so whenever you're watching this, just keep that in mind that, you know, if you see something, they're like, there's not much we could do about it, but you know, here is what was acceptable at the time. Right. You know. So I think with this, I don't think it's an overcorrection either. I think they're letting more diverse people direct and decide what actually gets made. Because I think the lead actress in the new Snow White movie is Hispanic, and I heard her talking about the way that the story was written. Right. You know, and I think Gal Gadot is the bad person.
The witch.
Yeah, the witch.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so she's actually playing. Would it be Maleficent, right?
No, that's from the Sleeping Beauty. This one.
Oh yeah, you're right. This is Snow White. This is just the old. Wait, no, this is the one with the dragon.
No, the dragon is the Sleeping Beauty. Snow White is with the old lady that she becomes very old and gives her the apple.
But there is a dragon in that one.
I thought the dragon was in Sleeping Beauty, and that's where the guy comes and like he fights through the vines and kills her. She turns to a dragon. Maleficent. Sleeping Beauty is with the 7 dwarves, and then I think at some point I don't remember there being a dragon.
Why are you talking about Sleeping Beauty?
You said dragon. I think Sleeping Beauty is the one.
Snow White doesn't have a dragon?
I don't think Snow White has a dragon.
You Google
it's a witch. She's a witch.
Yeah, but doesn't she transform into something because the prince has to fight someone, doesn't he?
Yeah, the apple.
Yeah, the queen. Put dragon.
I mean, there might be a dragon.
Yeah, because I don't think... Yeah, well, who's that?
Does she turn to a dragon?
Who's in the grass or whatever? Because yeah, it's this
I
one.
guess she does turn to a dragon.
See, that's why you're
don't remember-
messing me up.
You sure that she turns to a dragon?
Y-
We're gonna have to go watch Snow White.
Yeah, because I think she turns into a dragon.
Because I know if you put
But that was Maleficent. Oh, look at that.
see, you got Maleficent and Sleeping Beauty, right? That's Maleficent.
See, that's not the same one as the other one.
Yeah, this is the
Okay,
this one turns to a dragon for sure. Maleficent does turn to a dragon. I know that's for sure.
Okay.
I don't remember what happens. I know in Snow White, she gets the apple. The apple is poison. She eats it, and then the
That is it. That's the whole plot to the story.
No, there's gotta be more. I don't remember what happens after that.
I mean, either.
I don't remember what happens after
it's
she eats the
to
apple.
be fair, Snow White is the most boring one out of them all. You know, and not only
Why
that,
she sings with the birds, bro.
no,
You don't like birds?
we have an image of them, and not only that, Disney has a terrible track record with little people, so they couldn't get little people into this movie.
Okay.
Yeah, so they ended up changing the characters to magical beings
Looks like
or whatever.
I
Forget Fellowship of the Ring or something.
No, I was thinking it looks like the Red Hood something, the one that
Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
there. You were right there. Look, these aren't official images. That's why they look like crap. So people can cry all they want right now. But her outfit matches the actual cartoon.
Right.
So that's cool. You know, she looks nice. So we'll see what comes about it. We need to go back and figure out what the hell happens in that movie.
Is there a dragon in Snow White?
I don't think there is. I'm judging myself a lot now. I don't think there is. So this is her.
Please let us know what happens. She eats the apple, and then what happens? I know she feels bad.
Yeah, he comes and he sexually harasses her because she can't consent
And
to
saves her?
kisses. Yeah, but remember there was like the whole consent thing going on about those early in the whole woke mob coming after the movies. Look, he comes, he kisses her, and then I'm guessing.
You sure he kisses her?
Yeah, that's how he wakes her up.
That's a Sleeping Beauty,
God
bro.
damn it!
That's what's in the title.
Oh
She's
my
sleeping.
God.
She's sleeping.
I thought.
She's sleeping. He kills the dragon. He finds her, and then he's like, "Well, we cannot wake her up because she put a curse on her."
Snow White is so fucking boring. I have no clue what the hell happens in that movie. I know there's dwarves. She doesn't fall asleep.
Well, she feels ill because she eats from the apple.
Yeah,
But I don't remember.
Yes, and he
but I don't remember.
kisses her awake.
Well, I'm sure there's gotta be a
See,
kiss.
I was correct.
There's gotta be a kiss, but I don't know that she's waking her up with the kiss.
He wakes her up with a kiss.
Maybe
Google that.
I don't know.
Yo,
I'm not
let's
saying you're
ask
wrong.
ChatGPT.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not.
Yo, why are we being so stupid? I was like, you're right here. We're like just guessing. Let's just ask ChatGPT.
Snow White research on the pod.
Yeah. Be like ChatGPT. Does Snow White wake up with a kiss? True love kiss.
You can scour the internet.
Yeah.
You will not find a podcast like this one.
Yes. One that relies so much on ChatGPT.
Let me say, can you summarize Snow White Disney cartoon?
I'm pretty sure
after she eats from the apple. Let's see. After Snow White eats the poison apple in the Disney cartoon, she falls into a deep death like sleep due to the wicked queen's curse. The queen, disguised as an old hag, tricks Snow White into taking a bite of the poison apple, as it is the only thing that can out of it. Later, a prince passing through the forest finds Snow White and is captivated by her beauty. He kisses her, breaking the curse, and she awakens.
How is that true
The
love?
two
That's
fall
so
in love,
stupid.
and the prince takes her away to his castle, where they presumably live happily ever after. Meanwhile, the wicked queen faces her fate when she's punished for her evil deeds. She meets a terrible end after being forced to dance in red-hot iron shoes until she falls dead. I don't remember that part.
Neither
The
do
story
I.
of Snow White is a classic. Yeah. So what? That she just gets away with it? I thought there's something. I know she doesn't turn to a dragon. I would remember because
Yeah.
I love dragons.
Well, we figured that one out. Yeah,
okay.
no dragon
So,
here.
but you were right in the kiss at least.
yeah.
So, there you go.
Yeah, we're partially right. But Snow White fucking sucks. So why are people so crying about it? I was like, that movie's whack.
People like the whole thing with the dwarves. It was funny. The dwarves also had like I felt like the dwarves had no purpose. All they did was mine, go back to the house, mine, go back
I
to the
hate to
house.
break it to you, Danny, but that's existence for everybody. We work, come home and nap.
Yeah, but then you go buy a lens and take some cool photos. They had no joy in their life. They were just, I mean, You could argue that
there was one called Happy. I'm pretty sure he had joy.
He had happy.
Yeah. So and then you're grumpy and shit. So.
I am grumpy.
Well,
so.
Yeah. Well, I think we pretty much summarized and we ended racism with this topic.
Yes.
So
we did.
Hooray
Awesome.
for us!
Great. Hallelujah.
This got derailed so bad. It's like we kept mixing up two movies. Yeah. Hopefully, any of that.
But there was the
useful.
Snow White already. There was the Snow White and the Huntsman.
Mirror. Wait, there's.
Snow White and the Huntsman. It was with Chris. No, the Thor guy. He was in it. He was.
Isn't that the Little Red Riding Hood?
No, my friend Snow. There was two movies. There was Snow White and the Huntsman. There was two films. There was
Mirror, and I guess you're right. Yeah,
I am always right, bro. See, there it is. That one, Snow White and the Huntsman.
See, you guys already had your white Snow White.
This
so
one,
shut up.
this one, they changed it a lot because I don't know. I think they did change the story a little bit where I don't know.
Oh, right, it's Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, and he has like the hatchets, and he's kind of like angry because I think he loses his wife, and then he saves her from the queen. I don't remember.
Yeah, and then put Mirror.
I
think that's the other one. Yeah, you see.
Oh, this is like the old one.
Well, it's still a live action one, so it
doesn't look like it has action. I'm just playing. I'm playing. Don't get mad.
When neither does the original one. She just eats an apple.
Mirror. There you go.
Yeah. So there you have it. Yeah, they already had two white Snow Whites. Let us have our
Just
Latina.
call her Blanca Nieves.
I mean,
the movie, like call it Blanca Nieves.
That would literally make him burst an aneurysm and die. Like
but it makes sense because you're like, oh, Blanca Nieves. It's not Snow White. It's Blanca Nieves. That's how the name of the movie is in Spanish.
They're gonna be like, I ain't gonna watch Blanca Nieves.
And here's the thing: there's a lot of people named Blanca. That's actually a common name in Spanish.
I know, but this is made here.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, this
that is
goes
not
everywhere.
gonna help anybody.
No, I'm not saying it helps. I'm just saying it would be cool if they name it Blanca Nieves.
I look at you asking for even more representation.
it doesn't matter. Like it's just a name. At the end of the day, you're putting in what you want to put.
I know, but I'm talking about how to combat freaking assholes.
You're not gonna combat anything, bro.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna fight them all.
No, you're not gonna fight them.
Beat their asses.
No, you're not.
You're not gonna help.
How?
Whatever.
I think I know how we can fight them. We need to make an X account.
That sounds gross. That sounds real gross.
An X account?
Yeah. Look. So
you have something.
Speaking of fucking dumbass people. My favorite person in the world, Elon Musk.
That's why he has little like brain hands over there.
Did probably some of the dumbest things. I beg anybody to explain to me how this is a smart move. Okay, so I'll bring up the first image and we'll just go down the list. Okay, so here we have the iconic Twitter logo. Okay, love Twitter, hate Twitter. You see that stupid little bird anywhere, you know exactly what it is. Okay? Out of the creation of Twitter, we got tweets. All right? A word that became so synonymous with culture that it's in rap songs. Retweets are literally used to describe when people are just repeating stuff that people say. You had something so well branded that it became ingrained in people's culture. Okay? So now, it gets bought out at an enormous amount of price that it was not valued at. So now Elon's doing whatever the fuck he can to try to get any of that money back. All right. So he's trying to make it like a whole e-commerce, social media, video platform.
Okay. That
seems very, very hard to do, which I'm pretty sure it's not going to work out. You can quote me on that when it does happen, and then I'll be like, I guess, like a broken clock is right twice, right?
Okay.
So, for some reason, Elon Musk is obsessed with X, right? SpaceX. He has like 4 X companies. I think at one point, like he had a company called X something, and that would merge with PayPal, and then he tried to change PayPal to X.com, and the board was like, no, we don't want that. Okay. And then that's when they ousted him from PayPal. Okay, He got his payout, became an angel investor in Tesla and everything else, and that's how he became famous. Okay, so here we go. He finally takes control of Twitter.
And then the new company is called XAI. So XAI.
Yeah, that one. Another terrible logo. I remember Danny sent it to me, and it's just like, okay, look, and this is another thing we're talking about, right? The logo is so dumb. All right, so they went and changed Twitter to X.com, which is a terrible name for your freaking company, because literally anything online with X's brings up porn. Okay, so go to the fourth image. Somebody went ahead and put up all the X related ones. If you zoom in on that, Danny, only one of those is not porn. It is so freaking dumb to try to get your platform to be called X. So now any video is on it, it's X videos. What's a very popular website called X video? Where do you think that takes you?
Twitter?
No, it does not. No, it does not. So if you go back to the second one, the second one.
Yeah.
This is the new logo. Okay.
Oh, that's dope.
God, how dare you? This is literally a font that he probably is gonna have to pay dividends to the creator of the font, because he just took somebody's online. He was all like, if somebody gives me a good logo in black and white, we'll change it tonight. All right. Somebody gave him that. He liked it. Turns out it's just a typeface. It's not even, they didn't design anything. They just put X on a specific font, and that's what they got. And Elon's like, oh, that's amazing. I love it. All right. So that's what we get. All right.
Okay.
He changed tweets to X's. Imagine the biggest downgrade of our fucking generation. All right.
So you say I drop an X?
Yeah, and I think it's not re-X's. He says we got to brainstorm that one. You got to brainstorm this whole idiotic idea. So, we have comments from like Moist Critical Charlie. You know, he's a giant creator, and he mind reading that for us?
Hey, taking one of the most recognizable brand names in the world, changing it to X is unfathomably dumb. Sounds like a shit site.
No, porn site.
Oh, porn site. And the logo looks like the emblem to a bad Call of Duty game battles team from 2008.
Okay.
It does look like a Call of Duty.
Not only that,
tag.
the very next one is how the icon looks now. That looks fucking awful. That looks like how whenever you're scrolling and they're like, customize your screen with like our icons.
Right.
It looks like a shitty fucking icon. It looks bad. Right? And it's coming from a graphic design perspective.
So this it still says Twitter. I'm guessing that's the work in progress, right?
Yeah, everything's being like migrated over right now. If you still go to twitter.com, it just takes you to x.com.
Right.
Okay. And then the thing is too, they don't own the copyright to X. Microsoft does. So I'm pretty sure unless he's gonna pay a hefty bag, he's gonna have to change it again. Because I don't know if you guys know, the Xbox logo is a giant X. They own that. So it's stupid. It's not thought out. Right now, he's trying to sue the Twitter lawyers because they knew it was the lawyers that forced him to buy the company. Because he threw out like a joke number, and then the stock prices were being manipulated. So whenever they started the contract, he was locked in. He couldn't back out. So that's why he bought Twitter for $20 billion over market price.
Right.
The dumbest move ever done. Okay? Right now they say Twitter's worth like 10 because of how bad he's been running it. Right? So in the midst of the legal battles, the lawyers told the Twitter company that they're like, hey, this is like a guaranteed win. We can change it from hourly to like our compensation thing. They're like, it's such a slam dunk that we're going to fuck Elon hard. They're like, let's just change our clause. All right? Twitter's all like, it's not going to be our money anymore, and our company is going to make billions. They're like, yeah, sure. So now Elon is crying that they're charging them too much. He has to pay them, I think, like $90 million, which I think was like 0.2% of the actual deal, which is nothing in the grand scheme of things, but he's angry that they changed the clause to this winning clause. Okay. Because the lawyers were all like, this is such a dumbass like case that the only way he could possibly win, like there's a big channel called Legal Eagle on YouTube. He's a very popular lawyer.
Okay.
He broke it down and he's all like, he literally has to go out there and be like, look, I'm an idiot. I didn't know what I was doing. And pray to God that they take him as I'm just a dumb guy for them to try to do any kind of legal move to help him not have to pay that.
Okay.
Yeah, because they were all like, it was such a slam dunk that why wouldn't they do that? Mm-hmm. Pero, Elon thinks he's smarter than everybody. So, yeah. And lastly, we have the Fujifilm logo.
Oh.
Are you fucking kidding me? My boys at Fujifilm better get them. Good, like their entire feed's like, this new logo looks kind of familiar to us, And I like the Fujifilm one. It's a little different, all right? Yeah, I think it's more intentional.
Okay.
The other one's literally just a font, so it's not anything creative with it. Yeah, and I think it's crazy online right now. There's like so much ridiculousness going on. And yeah, I think this is probably one of the dumbest moves I've ever seen, like online ever. Right? It's like it's like I saw people comparing it to how in LA they still call it the Staples Center because nobody wants to call it the Crypto.com arena because that sounds so fucking stupid.
Yeah,
it's still the Staples Center. It's just like the Dynamo changed from the ABB to something else. I'm not gonna learn what the fuck the new name is. It's been ABB my entire life here in Houston. Right. Yeah, so it's just like they're like it's still Twitter to me. I don't care what the fuck you call it. Yeah, so
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people don't care about Twitter because a lot of people are like, oh, we're just people fighting. And I'm like, yeah. But I get a lot of good stories out of there. So I'm forced to be on there.
You got a good story, look.
Yeah. I think it's I think it's such a bad move. And I hope it fucking crashes and burns. As much as I enjoy being on Twitter, I hope it crashes and burns because I fucking hate them motherfuckers so much. Yeah.
No te enojes.
It's not like it's more not like I'm not angry at them. I'm more so just disappointed in them. Like I told you, he was supposed to be like our hero. He was the green.
He's getting rid of Twitter for you.
I need it for content. I need it. Where else am I gonna get juicy stories?
Threat.
There's not enough going on there right now. They're too nice, and that's what the freaking Zuckerberg was saying. It's like Twitter's too mean. We need a funner site for everybody. So it's like Twitter's nicer younger brother. So
Threads.
Yeah, but
and he changed it to black. That's kind of what Threads color was. It is.
Oh, it is. Well, he's straightening to suit Threads. So he's going to lose fucking lawsuits left and right. He needs to fucking start paying. I was like, right now they're projecting like the giant X logo on their buildings while they're being sued for not paying their employees. Their severances and stuff after he fired everybody. Not only that, he's being sued from other buildings because he never paid the rent. He's like, yo, fucking, like I always told you, it's a fucking con man. So, you want to...
Yeah.
Any closing thoughts?
I just wonder if I noticed with Threads, there was a thing where it said something about, you know how if you made Threads, it was something that you had to make an account with your Instagram account, and it looks like they're trying to make something where you can have like a social media account, and then that social media account you use it to create actual like instances of accounts in other social media platforms. So it's like, imagine like you have one place for your account, and then you can say this account has a Facebook, this account has an Instagram, this account has a Thread.
Who's trying to do that?
I think it's part of Meta stuff.
Like, so they're trying to make it all like one.
Yeah, because you can use the same account for Facebook, Instagram, and I guess now Threads, and then now they have their whole virtual reality stuff, and it's the same account as Facebook. But some people don't want to make an account because they're like, I don't want a Facebook account, I just want to use your VR stuff. So I think it seems like they're making something where like they integrate, where there's like a hub for all these social media platforms, and then you make your account there, and then that goes to like, okay, I want this to be on Facebook. No, I don't want this to be on Facebook.
Well, it already is kind of cool whenever I'm posting my pictures and stuff.
Right, and
it tells me if I want to
post them everywhere else, right? And so I wonder, because he has the other XAI whatever. I wonder if there's any thinking of him behind the scenes of trying to integrate some of the other stuff that he might be doing with that. So it's not like a Twitter only rebrand, but it's part of whatever XAI, and he has, I don't know how he could integrate SpaceX. That's kind of just space related, but something where like same thing with what Meta might be trying to do, where there is a hub and then you have all these other things around it that connect to it, where this is actually just a piece, where he's like, fuck Twitter, I don't care about Twitter as a single company, now it's part of my bigger brand.
I think you're giving them too much credit.
Possibly. It's just that wondering.
Yeah, but it's not a bad idea from what you're saying, but like he's literally gone on, because like I told you, like back in the day, he was like, you're going to have self-driving cars by like 2012. Then he's like, by 2014, by 2017, by 2020. And then present day, it's still not illegal to buy itself. So even the guy from what's his name? From Apple, the main guy, Tim. I think Trump called him Tim Apple one time.
Tim Apple.
Yeah, that's all I could think of.
Tim Apple.
Tim Apple. Yeah, like Tim Apple literally came out and he's like that he completely lost all fucking faith in him because all he ever does is just keep lying and lying. So whenever he did Twitter, he's like, it's gonna be a beacon of free speech. And now when you go into comments, the only people you see are just the people with like Twitter Blue, so people who pay. Okay, he failed at making it profitable because he's such an awful human being that literally every single advertiser left. They said that they lost like half of their revenue from advertising because he kept sharing conspiracy theories. Okay? Now, if you see like a dumb, wacky thing, like a flat earther be all like, you know what? I've never seen the sun whenever it's on the bottom of us, you know? So, he'll like retweet it and be like, interesting. You fucking co-sign these dumbass ideas whenever you reply to them. All right? So advertisers see that. They're like, why the fuck am I going to give this idiot my fucking money? So everybody left. So then he's like, you know what? We could probably compete with Twitch. You couldn't even host Ron DeSantis. All right? Like 300,000 people, or like something like that. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
They kept crashing. It was awful. And they were all like, dude, radio's been around forever. We know it's possible. Like, you're like fucking 50 years behind. Then he's like, we can compete with YouTube. He's like, Mr. Beast, how much are they paying you? He's begging Mr. Beast to post his videos to Twitter.
Right.
Mr. Beast didn't bite. You know, I think like Mr. Beast, one of his best friends is a transgender. So he's not like buddies anymore. It's like you can see like there was a while that he was talking to him all the time. Mm-hmm. But after like Elon's positions came out, you know, it's not the same thing. But he's not biting. So now he's like, well, we're going to do like a whole marketing thing now. You're going to be able to buy and sell off of Twitter. So it's just like, he's literally just throwing darts against fucking Tesla all over again. And the thing is, people, look, he's a billionaire. He's flashy. You like him, all right? He's a troll. He tries to post memes. Look at him. He tries to meme, all right? It doesn't make him a fucking genius. He was born rich, got lucky with PayPal, and then just became an angel investor. If I have millions and millions of dollars and I start gambling on companies, one might hit. All right, that's the thing. There's a very popular saying that it's like you're born on third base and you think you hit a home run. All right, he didn't. So that's what I'm saying. I was like, I don't want Zuck to win. I just want Elon to lose. All right, that's my stance on this. And we can move on. It doesn't have to be this contentious argument about fucking Elon every time he comes up.
No te enojes, Oscar. No te enojes. When do you meet him? In person.
Yo, I hate that you keep telling me que no me enoje. Now Esteban texts me, no te enojes. I'm like, God damn it, come on.
Everybody in the comments. No te enojes, Oscar.
He's like, first of all, these conversations come out of passion. I have to enojarme.
That's okay. Well, because, since you're already mad, I see something here that... it might be fitting for the attitude. You want to talk about it? What is this?
Oh, okay.
Is this who you follow on X?
I haven't even updated my Twitter, so mine is still the bird. It's going to be like whenever Flappy Bird disappeared and people kept it on their phone.
Yeah.
I'm going to have last dying Twitter. Yeah,
I think the guy said he deleted it because it was too much work.
Was it?
Like managing how much money he was making and stuff like that.
Wow, that's the reason?
A lot of people were like paying just for the ad. I think it was ad free or he had ads on it. I don't remember. Mm-hmm. And he was making like $15,000 a week or something. And he just said, I cannot handle this. Just
wow. Took it off. Whoa. That's insane.
And I tried to make Flippy Bird, but
did you really?
No,
that was a good one.
Flippy Bird.
Well, it's not really that enraging. It's like, imagine like you hate somebody, like, just picture somebody in your mind that you hate. All right, ready?
I can't picture.
Danny suffers from
aphantasia.
aphantasia.
I cannot imagine.
You can't imagine stuff. So, you guys, all right?
Okay, close your eyes.
Close your eyes. All right, pretend you hate somebody. Okay.
Think of me.
All right, and then like they're losers. Their lives are losers. Everybody in their family losers. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, don't target your anger at him. Target it at his loser younger brother, who is not as successful, hasn't done anything. He just literally, like a leech, hangs on to his brother. All right. So we're talking about Tristan Tate today.
Tristan.
Which, for most of you who probably have never heard that name, that's Andrew Tate's little brother, who is also under house arrest for human trafficking. More news came out today, but I didn't want to talk about that today.
Okay.
But this was a really, really dumb one that I wanted to talk about. So, Danny, can you read this for us?
Of course. Tristan Tate says he hates music.
Ooh.
And then there's a quote from him, I suppose. Unpopular opinion, but I really hate music. I've also found that the dumber somebody is, the more meaningful and important they find music to be. Wow, that's a punch at you.
Yeah.
I punch at me too. I enjoy music.
All right. And then we have Anthony Fantano, the music's busiest music nerd, how he calls it?
Yeah, the music reviewer.
Yeah.
Popular opinion, but I really hate human trafficking. I've also found that the dumber somebody is, the more meaningful and important they find human trafficking to be.
He fixed it.
He fixed it.
He
Just
fixed
had
it.
to change one word.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a typo.
Yeah. Yeah, I do also hate human traffickers,
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So, what are your thoughts on this, Danny? Have you found that more people are in touch with their love for music, the dumber they are?
I don't think so.
Yeah, me neither. I think this is just a very, very.
I mean, you have people like very brilliant people would go visit like the opera and stuff just to hear this out and see it. I don't think so.
Yeah. So I found this is particularly aggravating because today I found myself down the rabbit hole of new music that I actually enjoyed.
All right, you tell me about it.
Yeah. So for a while ago, I used to bring these TikToks about like random people arguing, and then people would just start playing guitar over it, and it was always like it was called like Midwest emo riffs. So it's just like people making music about small towns and how much they hate being there, or how much they how they miss the one that got away. It's just like super moody music, and a lot of it, like, there's a lot of really bad singing in it. I'm not gonna lie, that there's like sounds like Kermit like singing his heart out, and it's just like
they haven't found the one singer that can deliver.
No, it's I really like it. Like, as like norteñas, I have melodies and stuff like that. And like, there's a lot of music already that doesn't have the best vocalist out there. Right. But the raw emotion that you get through it is just like, it's great. And the lyrics are always good.
That's the thing. I think that's what helps also the last corridos tumbados lately. They have pretty good lyrics.
Because, come on, you guys. We have to admit, pinche Peso Pluma, he's a terrible singer.
Yeah.
But the melodies, the melodies are good.
They're good.
Yeah, not only that.
And the instrumentation.
That's why you want to listen to good corridos tumbados. You listen to Eslabón Armado. So,
yes. Dale.
All right. Look, I'm just saying they need their flowers. They wrote the song everybody loves, all right?
No te enojes.
All right. Yeah, shut up.
That's the name of this episode.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
No te enojes, Oscar.
Look, I'm just saying, like, I went down this rabbit hole because I was on YouTube.
Okay.
And then I came across, like, how you recommended, it was like a moody house, like it looked like an album cover.
Okay.
And it was all like something like I Can't Forget Her or something like that.
Okay.
And it ended up being like a Midwest emo playlist just on there. So I'm surprised it wasn't taken down because it had like 500,000 views. Oh. That's the reason I clicked it. I was like, people must be really enjoy this. I'm like, it must be good.
You're like, FOMO.
Yeah. And I didn't see how long it was, so I thought it was just one song. Yeah, and to be honest, I thought it was a type beat. I thought it was like a song I could buy. Yeah. So I ended up just listening to it the entire time at work, and I was like, it's just pretty good.
You should make one.
Yeah. I was thinking about it. Like
the guitar.
Yeah. Well, look, I am not against making any kinds of music, so that might be something. I started looking them up. Yeah, I genuinely did because I went down that rabbit hole and like there was a lot of really good stuff. It's like super emotional, gritty stuff, and seeing how they're like I'm telling you that they're not exactly the best singers.
Right.
I'm like I can do this. I got this.
I got this.
Yeah. So unless you think I'm a dummy like Tristan Tate thinks, he's wrong.
I think he's wrong. It's like, yeah, we don't have to argue. Hey, no guru pit. So if you like music, you're not dumb. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's dumb people out there that like music.
Well, I mean, but what did we say? Correlation does not mean causation or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I think music is something that hits everyone. It's just,
Yeah.
We kind of enjoy harmony.
Well, not only that, if you have the wherewithal, ooh, big word unlocked.
Werewolf? What?
No.
Is that
No. If you have the emotional intelligence to connect with music, clearly,
EQ.
yeah. It's EI. Are we wrong? Yeah, Danny,
You hate me, I know.
Let's finish this folder real quick. What else do we got in here?
But music is good. Okay, can't wait for more Game of Thrones. ChatGPT just wrote the next 2 books.
Yo, but keep reading.
Developer Liam Swain asked ChatGPT to finish the long stall book series, A Song of Ice and Fire, upon which the Game of Thrones TV show is based. And the AI did, well, not too bad, but don't expect it to replace George R. Martin anytime.
George R. Martin.
I know. R. Square Martin anytime soon.
Yeah, so if you want to figure out what could happen.
Or you can just watch the episode that I'd say how they should have finished the last season of Game of Thrones.
Good luck finding that episode.
Yeah, it's called the Danny's Winters here or something like that. Winter's coming. I don't know. You search winter.
Just look for Danny as the Night King.
As a Night King. That's the best photo ever.
Yeah.
That's your best work.
Whatever. I
mostly me.
was just saying, like, this basically ChatGPT is writing fan fiction for people.
Yeah.
So I mean that doesn't hurt anybody.
And
so
then wait till they have the rights to your persona, and then you are the Night King, and then or you can put the person you hate as the Night King, and then you're like you're Jon Snow, or you're just thrown in the thing, and then
But Jon Snow didn't really do shit. He's a fucking loser ass character.
Oh, he suffered a lot.
Say it. Oh, spoiler alert. It's really old. I don't care.
I'll bleep it. I'll bleep
No, you don't have to. It was more of a joke. It's so old.
It's still a bleep. Still a bleep. But bleep. But
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, Jon Snow's character. So I wish he would have died instead of the
You're just
Stark,
spoiling.
the Stark guy.
Spoiling. Oh, the.
Oh, spoiler.
Now
You
it's
see,
season 3.
how is it a spoiler when I say it, but not you? This entire part's just gonna be bleeped. Let's go to the next one.
Okay. What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you want to go read ChatGPT generated ending to Game of Thrones?
Nope.
You're so harsh. Dwayne Johnson has donated a historic sum to SAG-AFTRA strike support. It's the largest single donation that we've ever received from one individual at one time.
Let's go. King shit. This pays wages while everybody's on strike. So that's awesome. It helps extend the life of the strikes.
Right.
And hopefully, like honestly, it's probably gonna be a long run. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna start caving until money starts drying in. So
I'm pretty sure they're going hard right now, evaluating more AI as a way to try and get out. Not saying they're succeeding. I'm just saying that's probably what they're doing. I'm just describing what they're doing.
Yeah.
What I think they're doing.
No, probably what's happening is awful computer scientists are trying to feed them, be like, oh, you can buy my app. You know?
To be frank, you can buy my app.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get to some would you rathers, bro. I didn't feel like today's episode was gonna be a strong one. I didn't think we were gonna be on the X and the Snow White. Yeah, Snow White. So I thought it was
Blanca
gonna be,
Nieves.
Blanca Nieves argument for as long as we were there. Which at the end of the day, every time I feel like the episode's subpar we always knock it out the fucking park. You know, here's a freaking round of applause for ourselves, Danny. All right. But I was like, yo, I'm going to look up some Would You Rathers.
Okay.
And I came across an account on TikTok. Okay.
Okay.
Well, actually, 2 accounts. All right. Somebody's doing God's work for us. All right.
Thank you.
So they put a suggestion. We pause it. And then it gives us what people voted on.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's actually really cool. So the thing is, there was like a normal one and one that gets like really weird.
Okay.
Okay.
I see you label it as spicy.
Yeah. So I figure we can do a normal one and a spicy one and then call it a day.
Okay.
What do you think?
That sounds good.
So you can just pick at random. No.
Pick a random.
Yeah.
All right. Pick.
Wait. Did you start with normal? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, normal. So I'm going to go with number 2.
Okay, let's go.
Flats or drums?
Okay, pause it. We have to pause it. Remember. Right, here we go. This is how it begins, Danny.
Okay.
Flats or drums?
That's it. That's all.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is the normal one. It gets better.
Drums.
It picks up.
Drums.
I'm drums. I'm with you.
Okay, drum.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. I know. 50-50. All right.
Buffalo wings or fried chicken?
It depends from where.
Yeah.
I'm a big KFC type of fan, you know. So I don't know. But buffalo wings
They
are
spank.
bomb.
You know, I didn't know buffalo wings until I moved to the U.S.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I didn't know.
It's not big over there.
I'm going to go. I've had more good experiences with buffalo wings. I'll go with buffalo wings.
Yeah, because I think buffalo wings for me also seems like a Saturday night thing. I can eat fried chicken whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more of a reward. Buffalo wings.
Buffalo wings.
Let's go.
Let's see.
Oh!
Chicken nuggets or chicken tenders?
Okay,
Yeah, easy for me.
chicken tenders.
Tenders.
Let's go. I'm a big Canes fan. Let's go. We're in
Butter
the...
chicken or chicken tikka masala?
Okay, so here's
Ooh,
more
that's a
I think it's
hard one.
Indian food, right?
Yeah, this is Indian food.
I think I've only ever had butter chicken.
I think I've only had chicken tikka masala, so I'm going to go with tikka masala.
Let's split it.
Let's go.
Go.
Wow.
Suck it, Danny. I don't even
BBQ
know.
chicken
Yeah.
or fried chicken?
Barbecue chicken or fried chicken? I don't
Fried chicken.
I don't like barbecue sauce, so.
Oh, really?
What does that mean? With barbecue sauce or just on the grill?
No, I think it's like lather.
Oh,
and
like
smoked.
no, I'll go with barbecue chicken.
What? I thought you said you didn't like it.
No, I saw barbecue. I thought of the sauce.
Oh,
immediately.
okay. I got you. Okay, so told you, super normal, very easy.
So is the spicy one just with like more sauce in it or what? No?
Stupid.
Okay,
All right.
you
So
pick. Oh, you know them.
We
Right?
have 2 on here, so yeah, you have to choose.
I picked number 2 earlier, the middle one.
Yeah.
I'll go with number 2 again.
Yeah. So at the end, it might have some what? Oh, you said you were gonna go with number 2 again?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what the logic I was going with. They were gonna say number 1.
We can go with number 1.
No, I don't really care. I think at the end, I think the last one on this account, it was like tag a friend or something. So we could just ignore that one, all right?
Okay.
Bring back slavery or start World War III?
Oh, it's rolling? Oh, hey, hi. Didn't see you there. It's me, Oscar from the future. And you probably didn't recognize me because I just got back from the gym and I look super jacked. Yeah, but I wanted to go ahead and summarize the next hour. It was a vicious and grueling battle of intellectual titans. It was like watching Goku fight Vegeta, Batman versus the Joker, and in the end, they couldn't come to a unified agreement on what the World War III would look like. So, let's get the vibes back to the chill episode we were having, and let's continue watching these intellectual gladiators go at it. Peace.
But anyways,
Allow kids in Africa to eat for free or get the brand new iPhone every year for free?
pinche Oscar, you and your fucking materialistic mentality.
Dude, Danny's all like, yo, but if we feed them, why can't we feed kids in other countries?
What do you mean?
Like trying to make it like about everybody instead
Oh.
of just one particular thing.
No, but the phone is like that's just
You don't even like iPhone, so you don't even care, huh?
exactly. If
Yeah.
it wasn't that, man. Of course, I love
If it
kids
wasn't
in
Android.
Africa. What?
Yeah, that number's gotta be fake.
That
number's
people
gotta be a
trolling.
fucking meme. Yeah, I think they were probably trolled on that one. I like this one.
Okay.
Have a clown following you or a flock of seagulls constantly chasing you?
The seagulls
Seagulls.
can't open doors. What?
What?
Kiss the first person who appears when you click share or beat up your friend.
No, I'll beat up my cousin
Yeah.
any day.
Putazos.
Oh, 50,
Use a
50.
toothpaste made of pickle juice or a shampoo that smells like dirty socks.
Ooh, this is for you, Jay. Pause it. You hate pickles, but do you like smelling like socks?
I think the pickle. Can you just like, wow,
No,
your breath is gonna
your
stink.
breath's gonna smell like pickles, bro.
Dirty socks.
Stacy might like that though.
You're right.
I don't know.
You're right. Pickles.
I don't know about the dirty socks.
What are you?
Yeah, no, I don't know. This is fucking awful. Probably Latinas like pickles. We'll be fine.
Yeah. I don't think anybody likes dirty socks.
Yeah, no, it's gross, especially a perfume.
Have a pet dinosaur that behaves like a puppy or a
Hey.
tiny elephant that fits in your pocket.
Dinosaur. We're pro dinosaur.
Any day.
What?
Be able to control the weather
I guess because it. No, yeah, that's
or
stupid.
be able to control time.
I mean, when you,
What do you even do if you control time? Like go back in
Yeah,
time?
that's what I was thinking. I was like, you'll probably be alone. That sounds awful. The weather, yo, it's always fucking soft climate change.
You can have your little cloud following you.
When I'm sad, you know I'm sad because
Oh,
there's the
I
like,
meant to cover the sun, but yeah, that works too for your
Yeah.
for your videos and
Yeah.
the part with the actual rain.
Yeah,
I mean, be able to control.
I think I'd go with the weather too because time seems very first
Time
of all,
consuming.
it's like, and I was gonna say it's a human construct. So time's not even real.
Okay, let's see.
Time.
Be able to meet any historical figure or be able to travel to any point in time.
Well, you could travel to the place where they were, no, and do both. Couldn't
Oh
you do
yeah,
that?
you are right. That's
Like
kinda
if I
stupid.
travel back to where Einstein was teaching, but then maybe Einstein don't want to talk to me. It's like, what the fuck is this fool? I had the flat cap. I could.
Nah, but luckily he was around. It's crazy to believe that I thought Einstein was a lot older than he really was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so every time I like seeing those memes that people were all like, he was alive in our time, or like like
Yeah.
like he wasn't too far off from us.
Yeah, too far off.
Yeah, but yeah, you are right. You got it. But the thing is, a lot of the time history is places you have to know your history.
Yeah.
Because you know where you land and you like know exactly like how you're gonna be perceived.
Yeah. You could go see you can get your dinosaur pet. Go back in time and get your dinosaur pet.
Or like we don't know how the level. Oh, I think they said that the level of oxygen was so immense back in the day. Who knows how you would even react? They're saying that's why everything was so gigantic because of oxygen.
I thought it was CO2, but yeah,
Mm.
because the plants like CO2.
No, plants emit.
Backwards. Plants take
Oh,
CO2
yeah, you're right.
and produce oxygen.
Yeah, but I think they said that because of the layers. I think they said that the oxygen was
Maybe I mean I don't know.
because
I don't know the
CO2
chemistry.
kills us, right?
CO2. Well, CO2 is what keeps it hot.
Yeah,
And-
so it
yeah.
wasn't. So it was oxygen was more. Cause I think the plants were gigantic.
Yeah, but I think for plants, plants like CO2 because CO2 is what they consume, and then they produce oxygen. Which
I mean, they're
we
not
breathe.
consuming enough. They're putting out way more CO2 than
Oh no, they
Yeah.
don't. They don't. It's because it's deforestation.
backwards. Yeah,
Deforestation. You don't have enough plants to
yeah,
purify the
yeah.
air.
Fuck the planet, right?
No,
I'm
you
just
don't have
messing
to-
with you.
Yeah. That's how would you rather.
Yeah. Well, that's the last one.
Everybody in the comments,
Oh Jesus!
put
Christ.
on the
If
comments.
you
Oscar,
survive-
no te enojes.
No, stop! Don't you dare!
Don't you dare.
Don't
I
you
need a
dare.
shirt that says Oscar, no te enojes.
No.
No te enojes, Oscar. I prefer backwards.
God.
What would you bring back? Leave it in the comments.
Please, nobody answered this one. This one was like, I did not want to harp on that one for a long time. That was fucking awful. Who knows if anybody, like, yo, they don't care about history class. Everybody probably fucking skipped that.
Yeah. I used to not like history when I was in high school. I
I-
used to think it was a pointless like subject.
I used to tell-
but it grew on me.
Oh, like your beard. I used to
Ah.
tell Esteban that he used to be like, man, I hate history. But he was always good at math. I was like, it's the only one that doesn't change. That's the good thing about
Yeah.
history, you know? So,
Yeah, it is the good thing.
you know,
about
you just
history.
got to memorize it once and then forget about it. Well, no, not really, but you know. Yeah. Well,
Unless
we-
you have a podcast.
We reached the end of this freaking train wreck. Look, these episodes are supposed to be shorter. This was supposed to be a fun, quick one, but we always derail that shit, you know? And
These are genuine conversations.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
fortunate thing is we're not in control of any of these things.
Yeah, thank God. You won't be seeing war
Yeah.
or like World War III or slavery anytime soon.
No. Everybody, check out the link tree and
Yeah, I know what's up.
you know what's up. Follow us. Check these fools photography videos. It's the most peaceful content he puts out there.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true.
It's the most. It's very enjoyable. It's very relaxing, and
Yeah, I call it photography ASMR.
he uses his soothing voice on that one. Not here, but on that one.
Yeah. I save it for over there.
He like makes sure that he saves the specific energy for the specific type of content. The sad stuff, music. The soothing, relaxing stuff, photography. Angry stuff, podcast.
Yep.
So
If there was no fighting, people wouldn't care.
I think people
It's like-
enjoy the fighting, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they
we
did.
put that in the survey?
They voted. They voted. They said that they liked it.
They liked the
But the
fight.
thing, like, I also admit that I don't want to be viewed as the angry guru
Right.
every episode. So that's why I was like, every now and then.
No,
he
it's okay.
shows his,
It's
his
okay.
face.
It's okay. No.
There's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You know,
Yeah.
the Hulk.
Oh.
The little angry guy from Inside Out.
Oh, that guy, the red
Yeah.
guy. Yeah, it's okay. No,
Yeah.
no pasa
Well.
nada.
Peace.
Yeah. Peace out.
So you're
Bring
gonna
back
answer these
slavery.
first.
Wait.
So you answering first.
You answer me first.
All right, go.